What is going on, everybody? It is the Foolies of Magoolies back at it with some more Dragon Ball Idol. Okay, so right now going on, we have a new hero event for Fu. Now, listen, I was skeptical of Fu when I did his initial thoughts, but this event has changed my mind. This unit is absolutely amazing. If only for the simple fact that he will snipe out a dodgy ass UI ass Beerus, man. Whew. So one of the things I like to do for these events is just test out different formations. We all know formations that can win and which ones, have which advantages. But for events like this, being that we didn't have a Gogeta S4 event, I use these events to try to test theoretical Gogeta S4 teams. Okay, so now we have our top 10 here. The 10? No, it ain't. It's 8. Top 8 here from this past week, who are all insanely strong, all have amazing teams. But what I've been trying to do is figure out for each of these teams if I can make a Gogeta S4 team to 100%, because I love 100% on these type of events. Okay, so for this first team, I mean it doesn't have a Gogeta there as you would expect, and I 100%ed it with a regular Gogeta team. You can see I was messing with several formations here, but I wasn't really satisfied with anything in that one. Pain, super strong team. Got S Brawley, good Cell Max. I just added him. Love that character. This one kind of similar. I got 100% with Red Q, and this team right here is a version of the team that I like about Gogeta S4 that I've been building. This one right here at the top. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the shadow, and I see I have two, similar teams, but I'm going to demonstrate how this works. All right. So I'm using Margarita for this. And so the premise is that whenever Gogeta S4 is up against Topo, I consider it a very, very easy win, because he's almost guaranteed to get his buffs and his two AoE supers after the one-on-one with Topo. And now with the changes, neither him nor the opponent get energy, so it'll be super easy to get those 100% energy buffs for 2 rounds, as well as the damage buff. Now this team works by having Evo first. You're like, what in the world? But Cell Max pulls aggro first. All right, so I'm just gonna start the fight and kind of show. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun with this team. I've been trying to get some version of this team working against every opponent on this list. I haven't been able to 100%, but I've been able to high percent a lot of them. So you'll see Cell Max takes the first initial brunt of the attack. His focus fire is speed based. I have mine a little bit fast, but not very fast because my whole team is slow. But what you'll see is he'll hold this aggro for 5 turns, which is long enough for Gogeta and Topo to finish their one-on-one. Now, gonna proceed as normal. Boom. All right, it's over. The 1v1 or solo mode is over. Okay. So he'll have 1 active turn, and then focus fire is going to end. Boom. 1 active turn, focus fire ends. Now everyone's focused on Evo again. All right. Boom. Kill him, of course, because why not? Fu to waste the UI dodge, and then we got Gogeta coming in. Boom. One more time with another AoE attack. But this time it's got the Evo stacks, and even only at 5 stacks, you see what it did to Super Brawley. Okay. And Beerus's UI would have dodged it if it weren't for Fu. And Fu will be attacking Beerus every single round. So if you run AoE, it does not matter which round your AoE hero gets stunned, because it's going to get someone like Evil Boo or even Omega. You're going to run into situations where your damage dealer has to wait a turn before they shoot because of the taunt. Well, with Fu, It doesn't matter. Boom, gone. Look at that. Whew, insane. But with Fu, he's going to be tagging the highest attacker, which in countering Gogeta S4, many people are going to probably make it Beerus. Hopefully they don't have Topo if they want to win. But this is just a demonstration, because normally if we didn't have Fu here, Beerus would still be at high health unless we were against somebody like Redku. Or not Redku, excuse me. Dang, I had a brain fart. What I meant was Blueku, because Blueku's super hits multiple hits. Anyway, here's the stat sheet to roll out. So you'll see exactly what happened with Gogeta, and we'll run something similar again. So once, I mean, like I said, I've had 100% with this team on against this formation, and against multiple formations. But like I said, this is a testing event. We can't expect everything in the game to work exactly how it works here. But I think this is a good foundation of a nice shell for Gogeta to get attack buffs. Because the issue that we run into with Gogeta with his solo is that he can't receive energy or buffs or anything while he's in this state. And Cell Max taking the aggro largely helps with this, because it'll delay the buffs received until after he's able to receive them, regardless of if he wins the 1v1 or not. Evo will stay alive until the sacks get passed, until he passes the 1v1 and the sacks get passed, and he can nuke everyone. Now, a similar formation also works, and I'll show this in a minute, against, say you're fighting a Gogeta team. You would just put Fu, you would put Cell Max in spot 3, Fu in spot 1, and then Evo in spot 2. Same situation will occur. Okay, so Focus Fire just wore off. Evo's getting nuked. Boom, dead. Boom, dead. Look at that. I mean, like clockwork. And it's so beautiful to watch. It's like, oh yeah. Everyone's saying Gogeta sucks. And I think right now, he does. Even though he got an update, right now he's not the best. But I think once Topo comes out, we'll be able to fully utilize his strengths and make some really, really, really nutty teams with the mechanics of this game. And that's something that excites me about the future going forward. Because I love theory crafting. I love coming up with teams. I love talking about teams and formations and which thing, synergies with everyone. Boom, team done. All right. I love that. I love that. And so, as we were talking earlier, I said, you know, this team can also function against Gogeta teams. So let's check out what it does against Midfielder. Like I said, we'll move Cell Max to position 3, and I have Myers in here just to test the versatility of the build. I'll move Marker back. Conic works really nice too. But right now I'm trying to test with the units I personally have access to. So I've been testing out different heals, I mean, all that stuff. But these results are the best. So for Gogeta, I will use another tank in spot 1 and let Evo thrive in spot 2. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. All right. So as this match starts, you'll see his Topo will take Focus Fire, of course. Cell Max will go, take aggro. He'll get Contempted. Everyone will default back to spot 1. Start attacking Fu. Great. Okay. Our 1v1 still going on, uninterrupted. Vegeta's taking a little bit of damage, but not too much. Fu just taking some hits. Turns are wearing down. He's kind of just there being a battery. Soaking up. I mean, Vegeta's doing some damage, and boom. All right, so he's dead. He's going to revive. And so for Gogeta teams, the rotation may be a little off sometimes. And it gets difficult to time Evo's death with Gogeta Super just because of how the nature of the battle. But the result eventually yields the same. Actives, like Evo isn't dead yet, but we're building stacks right now. So now spot 1 is contempted. So now, same scenario. Evo's gonna get smacked. Now this turn, Evo dies. And guess what it's time for? Complete destruction. Absolutely. And I mean, it goes like that pretty consistently. And I mean, I like this team. I like this team. I like this team. I like how it functions. I like how it works. And I mean, I even like something similar with Bluku without, if I'm not running Fu, because we'll need somebody to, the reason that the AoE meta to me is lacking is because if you're against Evo, he's going to UI dodge your attack every single time. Unless you have somebody like Bluku who does a multi-stage AoE attack. And so I'm just going to show kind of example of this and then we'll call it. But I like these kind of teams. They're really fun to me. They're interesting to me. They function the same way as the Gogeta team. But, for my purposes, I'm going to be looking for Gogeta. Because with everyone saying that he's terrible, I am absolutely going to be trying to build a team to where he is not only viable, but excels in nuking the hell out of everything he touches. But yeah, I'm going to let this play out. And I mean, same as it has before. He's going to have that contempt for 5 rounds. Fu's going to get contempted. Oh, look at that. Didn't even have to wait for it. Didn't even have to wait for it. Boom. And so we didn't have to worry about, for this kind of example, we didn't have to worry about Fu. Boom. Bluku's gonna nuke. Now, Bluku doesn't do as much damage right now, especially, compared to like Kefla, or even Gogeta. But if you don't have somebody to use up Beerus' UI dodge, it's going to be difficult for some of these teams to win. Because like I said, all other AoE hits besides Bluku is single hit. But Bluku does the multi-station. But once again, not getting too far away from the point, same results. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video showing off this build, this team shell. Really excited about potentially adding Gogeta S4 to my team in the future and seeing like what other formations and stuff you guys go with. So in the comments, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the team. Let me know some other teams that you guys tried, especially if it's with Gogeta. See you guys on Discord as usual. Questions, concerns, hit me up, whatever it is. Talk to y'all on Dragon Ball. Peace, man. Talk to y'all later.